Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Sparkle English, where I teach you how to improve your level of English. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you about the present continuous tense, which is very important in English. We use the present continuous when we're talking about actions that are happening right now. Before we start our lesson, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one. So when do we use the present continuous? We use the present continuous to talk about things happening right now. For example, I'm walking in the park. She's eating dinner. He's reading a book. In all of these examples, the actions are happening right now in this moment. We also use the present continuous to talk about temporary activities. For example, I'm staying at a friend's house. I'm staying is in the present continuous because I'm only staying at my friend's house for a few days or a few weeks. It's not permanent, so we can use the present continuous. She's dating a man from Ireland. He's living with his mother until he can move into his new house. All of these are temporary situations. We also use the present continuous to talk about future plans or arrangements. For example, we are traveling to the north of Spain on Saturday. Peter is seeing the new James Bond film tomorrow. In both of these examples, they are plans for the future, so we can use the present continuous. So how do we form the present continuous? We form the present continuous with the present tense of the verb to be plus the ing form of a verb. If you don't know how to use the verb to be, click on the link in the description below to see my video on the verb to be. So for example, I am working, or the contraction, I'm working. You are working, or you're working. He, she, or it is, or he's, she's, it's working. And for the plural forms, you, we, and they are, or you're, we're, they're working. The verb plus ing is the same for all the singular and plural pronouns. So for example, he's eating an apple. We have the verb to be, and we add ing after the main verb. I'm talking on the phone. They're drinking coffee. She's making breakfast. All of these are actions that are happening right now. A very common question in English is, what are you doing? I'm talking on the phone. I'm playing a video game. We use the present continuous mainly to talk about things that are happening right now in this moment. One of the most difficult things about using the present continuous is knowing how to spell the verb plus ing. So I'm going to teach you the 3 different spelling rules. For most verbs, it's very simple. You just add ing. Work becomes working. Talk, talking. Drink, drinking. Go, going. Buy, buying. Walk, walking. For example, I'm walking to the restaurant. They're drinking milkshakes. However, when a verb ends in a single E, we have to remove the E and add ing. So write becomes writing. Bake, baking. Take, taking. Bike, biking. Joke, joking. For all of these, in the main verb, it ends with a single E, so we remove the E and add ing. Examples: I'm taking a nap. He's writing a book. Now, this last spelling rule is the most confusing. For short one-syllable verbs that end with consonant, vowel, consonant, we must double the last consonant and then add ing. So, for example, run is a short one-syllable verb and it ends with a consonant and then a vowel, U, and a consonant. So we have to double the last consonant, which is N, and add ing. So run becomes running with two N's. Jog is also a short one-syllable verb that ends with consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. If you are confused on what a vowel is A, E, I, O, and U. So swim becomes swimming, stop, stopping, get, getting, put, putting. And in all of these, we have to double the last consonant before adding ing. For example, Dad is running in the park. She's swimming in the sea. So now let's look at this conversation example in the present continuous. Hey, what are you doing? I'm setting the table for dinner. Tina is making an omelet. That sounds good. I'm going to a fancy restaurant tonight with my new girlfriend. What's the special occasion? We're celebrating our 3-month anniversary. Have a great time. In this conversation, you can see we're talking about things that are happening right now. Jeff is setting the table, and his girlfriend is making an omelet. And Chad is using the present continuous to talk about the future, about a future plan. He's going to a fancy restaurant. So the present continuous is very important to learn in English. So now let's do some practice. Put the verbs in the correct form of the present continuous. For example, I go to the cinema tonight. For this one, we would say I'm going to the cinema tonight, or I am going to the cinema tonight. So you have to write the correct form of the verb to be plus the verb plus ing. So I'm going to read all of the sentences and you have to put them in the correct form. 1. He eat an apple. 2. The dog chase the cat. 3. We run along the beach. 4. She make dinner for her family. 5. The girl do her homework. 6. Catherine and Jennifer swim in the pool. So number 1, we would say he's eating an apple. He's or he is eating an apple. Number 2, the dog is chasing the cat. Now for this one, we have to remove the E. Because chase ends in a single E, we have to remove the E and add ing. Number 3, we're running along the beach. We're or we are running. Now, run is a short one-syllable word that ends in consonant, vowel, consonant. So we have to double the N and put ing. We are running along the beach. Number 4, she's making dinner for her family. Now again, make ends in a single E, so we have to remove the E and add ing. The girl is doing her homework. And finally, Catherine and Jennifer are, because this is they, there's 2 women, are swimming in the pool. And swimming is also a one-syllable word that ends in consonant, vowel, consonant. So we have to double the M. So let me know how many you got correct out of 6 in the comment section below, and how you found this lesson, if it was difficult or easy for you. In my next lesson, I'll talk about how to make questions and negative statements in the present continuous. Thank you guys once again for watching, and make sure to subscribe to Sparkle English for more free lessons on how to improve your level of English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next lesson.